Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Monday, May 24th, 2021. Happy Monday, everyone. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. You'll notice here that price is currently trading off the lows from the Sunday night reopen. Price has trended higher throughout much of the day and has pushed through the previous session's midpoint on an intraday basis, which is 41.66. Just from a short-term basis, holding the 41.66s would suggest further strength toward 41.85 and likely through those highs for a bullish outside day. At the moment, we are seeing price continue to remain within that larger trend we've mentioned. It continues to hold above major market structure down below, CLVN. And now price is trying to hold above the 8-period average here after a period of sideways price action here. And in holding that, we could see a very nice continuation toward the previous month's high, which is actually the current month's high, which is 42.38 quarters. So that's the level we're going to right now. At the moment, if price can find a way to push through the previous month's close price. That level's been offered this entire time. It still has been offered, but at the moment it looks like a test may be coming. That's 41.85, and if price can push through there, it opens up some upside down the way. Otherwise, we may be range bound within this 2-day range. Any failure to hold 41.40 by the end of the day could be significant and could lead to another rotation back toward recent lows. All right, let's take a look here at the NQ. So the NQ right now up about 0.8%, 51% of ADR at the moment. This one also opened the overnight session with strength back above the previous lows. It has held those lows. It is now through the previous session's midpoint, which is bullish. And that's the level to watch here early on today, 13.460. 13.460. Any pullback to that zone, bulls want to keep defended for short-term strength higher and a likely push into the previous session's high, which is 13.570. So holding 460 opens up 570 up above. Over time, this one right now is also starting to see the 8-period turn up. It is holding the 8-period. So this is significant right now for bulls if they can keep this intact, because it opens up a continuation back up toward recent highs here, as high as 13.9 down the road. Very similar to the ES, if this thing can't hold, say, the 350 level, right near today's lows and right near that midpoint, on a closing basis, that could be a significant near-term failure that leads to a rotation back toward recent lows. So that's the level to watch. 13.350. All right, let's take a look now at crude oil. Crude oil right now up 2%, very sharp turnaround off the lows. This one remains on path for a continuation higher. The trend got a little bit more sloppy here. It had been trending higher at this pace for a while. It's since had to break down. This is the midpoint of the previous month's range. Holding that midpoint suggests a continuation back up. We currently have this expanding range that's in play right now, and that could be indicative of a move not only to this high 67s but into the top end of the range, which is about 68. So this move right now could be indicative of further strength back toward these highs, and additionally, we may have gotten a new impulse move here with a new key range. So that impulse sell-off with a bounce back up gives us a key range here, and that could give us some very good near-term directional levels to watch. Overall, this thing remains poised for more upside toward the recent highs. Can we get through those highs as well? Pushing through 68s would open up quite a bit more upside. Right now, looking for something between 67 and 68 on a short-term basis, and as high as 70 another week out. All right, let's take a look here at gold futures. Gold right now up nearly 0.2% here, just 3 points on the day. And you can see the rally since 1800 has been significant. While we had an initial push higher here. Things went sideways. The overall trend was decently intense, but now that intensity has increased even more so and continues to trade well above 1800 after only pushing through it earlier this month. Additionally, is trading just shy of 1900 now. So the next pullback, whether it be a 1-day, 2-day, 3-day pullback, could offer an opportunity to push this thing into 1900 for the first time in a while. So that pullback could come as deep as 1840 to 1850. Somewhere in that zone could offer a rejection of sorts that leads to another rotation higher. So while we may see a little bit of a pullback here to begin the week, any pullback could be an opportunity to defend for a continuation to 1900 and likely beyond as this thing continues to work toward the 1960 key level. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.